One, two, one, two, three.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. Okay, so today, if you can't tell by the title of the video, we are going to talk about all things Laduca shoes. So I've posted a couple videos about the shoes that I have, the shoes that I recommend, what are your go-to shoes for Laduca, and I figured I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of comments, so I wanted to make a video and we're going to talk all things Laduca. We're going to talk all things Laduca, but before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe because it'll really support my channel. Okay, the first thing that I want to say, so if you are new to my channel or if you don't know what Laduca is, Laduca shoes is the go-to character shoe or dance shoe or any form of shoe for the musical theater industry. Primarily on Broadway, Laduca does all of the shoes for all of the Broadway shows. You can get your audition shoes, tap shoes, beautiful shoes, custom shoes. You know, performers like Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, they all use Laduca shoe. So it's just a really good shoe for dancing, for musical theater, for all things, you know, dance, I guess I would say. So that's why I talk so much about them. I think that they're a really high quality shoe, they're really well made, and it's you know, your go-to shoe. So that's the first thing that I want to say. The second thing I want to say, they are currently finishing out their Laduca annual sale. So if you see this video, it's going to go up tomorrow. You should head to their website if you want to get your hands on the commemorative editions or the limited edition shoes. So I'm going to go in depth about what ones they're doing right now, and I'll show you some pictures, but you should head there right now to get your, you know, last chance for the 2021 annual Laduca sale. So that's the second thing I'm going to say. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about all things Laduca. So the first thing I want to talk about for the character shoes in particular is heel height. So one thing that you want to keep in mind when you are searching if this is your first pair of shoes or if you're looking for a new shoe is the height of the heel. So you can do a 2.5 inch or a 3 inch. Most of the regular character shoes, you guys, I've literally got my box of shoes. Most of the character shoes, you know, with all the different styles that they come in, will come in a 3 inch heel or a 2.5 inch heel. It's mostly out of preference of what you feel comfortable dancing in. You want to be able to do everything. Jump, kick, turn. At the end of the day, they're not going to look at your heel height, except for maybe the Rockettes. However, I feel like if you audition for the Rockettes, they make you take your shoes off and then they measure you. So I'd recommend whatever you feel comfortable in. If you've never had a Laduca before, you can start with a 2.5, and then once you get really comfortable in the shoe, you can transition to a 3 inch heel. I've had both. I've had 2.5 and 3, and I've had 2.5 and 3 in the boots as well. So, you know, it's just honestly personal preference. Obviously the 3 inch is a little bit harder to dance in, but you get used to it right away. It's really not that big of a difference. So again, that's personal preference. Heel height is one thing that you want to consider. The second thing I want to talk about, so these shoes are Italian leather. They're made in Italy. And the bottom of them are suede. So I don't have a new pair to show you what they look like, but see how it's like that light color? That's how they come when you first buy them. This is really worn in, and the suede is really slippery when you start to break them in. So you can do them with the suede, or you can get them rubberized. So can you see the rubber on there? So Laduca actually does this for you. I think it's $20 or $25. You can take it in at any time. They'll rubberize the bottom of your shoe for you. So I honestly have always, and when I take class or when I audition, I normally always go with the suede bottom just because you can dab a little water on the bottom of your shoe and that will give you some traction. When I'm performing, I tend to do the rubber mostly because the stage that they build or the stage that I'm on is painted and slippery, and I get the most traction with the rubber. So for class, I do no rubber. For performing, I do rubber. Again, it's personal preference. Start with the suede. If you find that you're slipping and you can't hold your ground, go get the rubber on and they'll do it for you. And that's one thing about Laduca I love. Their customer service is great. Any questions, concerns, anything, they will help you. So that's the second thing, rubber or no rubber when you are purchasing your shoes. Have you ever wondered, when you watch the beautiful Broadway Dance Center videos or you watch those beautiful Rockettes, the videos of the Rockettes, and you look at them and you say, how in the heck do they get their feet to do the full point through those boots and through those shoes? How do they do that in those Laducas? Well, I'm here to tell you. I'm going to show you the secret, everybody. This is an exclusive. this is how you break in your shoes, especially the boots, to get full extension of your foot. So you have that beautiful pointed, gorgeous bevel or gorgeous point in your shoes. This is what you have to do, and it's kind of horrifying to look at, but this is what you have to do. So you have to like almost completely break the bottom of the shoe and fold the toe under, and I just leave them like this, and then you can pop them out. And then now look, now when you go and dance, you're gonna have that full flexibility and arch in your shoe. Also, when you get them, they are soft shoes, most of them. There are a couple like the Roxy and the Angelique that are hard soled, but most of them are a soft shank. So they are easy to break in, but just like point shoes, you gotta do a lot of work. So I really break in the like arch of it, I flip it, and see now they're just like they're just nice and pointed. And you can do that with all of them. You don't have to do it as hard with these because these really bend. I mean, give yourself like 3 or 4 classes and you'll be able to have that nice pointed toe. But with the boots in particular, I always had trouble being like, how do I get my foot to be pointed? That's the secret, you guys. Fold that toe under and let it sit like that and you'll have full extension. Now I know when you get them, you're gonna be like, I don't wanna do that. Take a couple classes, but then you're gonna be like, I wanna point my toe. That's the secret of how to get that nice, beautiful, pointed, long-lined toe in the boots and in your Laduca shoes. Let's talk about sizing. So I've got a lot of questions about sizing. So sizing, I wanna say they're pretty true to your street shoe size. I am not a coworker. I don't work there, so don't take my word for it. I would definitely call and get their advice before you purchase. However, in my experience with all of the shoes that I've purchased, my feet fluctuate a little bit. I fluctuate between a 6.5 and a 7, and that on their size chart, I'll pull that up for you. In the soft sole, that is between a 35 or a 35.5 in the regular character shoes. And in the boots, that's between a 36.5 and a 37. So let's take a look at what I have. So my soft soled shoes, these are the most recent ones I purchased. These are a 35, which comes to, that's a size 6.5, and that's pretty true to my foot. These ones are not wide. These are just the standard ones. I've called a couple times and just ordered over the phone and just said, do my size, you know, give me my shoe size, and that's the one that they do. So I feel like in the character shoe, I am a 6.5. With the boot, it varies, and it also depends on if you want to wear socks in your boot, if you want just tights, that kind of thing. So mine is also I think I went down a half a size to a 6 in these, so the 30, yeah, so this would be a 36. You know, so it just depends. Everybody's feet are different, so, you know, you have to call and get a general idea. I do believe that you can purchase the regular shoes, so not the commemorative or the limited edition. You can purchase the regular shoes. If you try them on carpet, so don't walk in them to ruin the bottom, try them on. If they don't fit, I'm pretty sure that you can exchange for a different size. Again, I do not work there, so please call to confirm before you do anything. But I'm pretty sure that you can do that. Or if you live local and you live in New York City, go and get fitted. I definitely recommend to go and get fitted to make sure, because yes, they are an investment. You know, they range between $215 and higher. So I would definitely do your research in terms of fitting. They do have a YouTube page where you can watch a fitting video. I don't know if that will help if you are not living in New York City, but please check out that resource. I think that that would be very helpful if you have fitting questions. And yeah, so, and their size fit guide is also on their website, so you can take a look at that and give them a call and have any questions answered that you need about fit and size and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is the Laduca palette. This is so important, and I can't believe it took them this long to do it, but I'm so glad that they did. So for years, you could only buy tan shoes or the black shoes, like dark, you know, black shoes. And obviously everybody's skin color is different. Everybody is a different shade. And when you're a dancer, you want your foot to match the color of your leg line. So if you are a darker skinned person, you would have to wear either the tan shoe or the black shoe, and it cuts the line of your foot off and it doesn't elongate the line. So Laduca has recently, I want to say in the last couple years, they've come out, I'm going to show it to you on my phone. It's called the Laduca Palette. This is going to work. So it's called the Laduca Palette, and they come in 4 colors, 4 different colors. So you've got that color, a darker color, and it's in every style along with the tan and along with the black. So this is a huge thing, that you can get any style shoe in any color. That's so important, and I'm so glad that they did that. So depending on your skin color, you can pick and choose and look on their website for which shoe that you want, and which shoe that would match your leg line and your skin tone. And they come in, I want to say, now they're saying that the boots, you guys, I'm discovering this right now, they're saying that you can get the boots in all 4 colors. Okay. I hope that yes, you guys, you can get the boots in all 4 colors. That's huge. I have not seen that. That must be new. Okay, new information. You can get the boots, the Annie Can boot, hard sole, soft sole, and the ZZ boot, and the Laura 3-inch boot in all colors and all shades. This is huge. So that's a huge thing. Thank you to Laduca for doing that. I think it's so important and so inclusive. And so if you guys are wondering, you know, what shade, you can go to their website and check out all the different colors in terms of your, you know, the basic everyday dancewear shoe. Okay, the other thing about Laduca that I don't know if everybody knows, so you could schedule a consultation at the store or on the phone, and you can get a completely customized shoe for anything that you want. For anything. There are a ton of girls that get a Laduca for their wedding, so they'll get like a white shoe or there's something blue shoe because they want to be able to dance all night. So you call, I've never done this before, so I don't know the full-on process. I don't know the price. Obviously a custom Laduca shoe is going to be pretty expensive. But obviously I think you work with Phil or you work with one of the like designers of the shoes for the different shows, and you can customize and do whatever you want. I had a couple of comments talking about shoes. You can customize a flat tap shoe. If you follow Beth Nicely, she does pop tap. She had a customized flat Laduca shoe that she got from Laduca. She's got heels. You can do hard sole, soft sole, boots, anything that you want, any kind of design, obviously, you know, depending on your price range and what you can accomplish in that meeting. But yeah, so you can call them and get a completely customized shoe for whatever you want, which I think is amazing and like really cool and really special, and it makes things like one of a kind. Like, these are my one of a kind wedding Laduca shoes. So that's another thing. I don't know if everybody knew, but you can call and get a completely customized shoe to anything that you want, which is super cool. And that brings me to the first thing that I talked about when I started the video. They're finishing off their annual Laduca sale. So they do this every year. I think that they stopped the 15% off on the regular shoes. They're still taking orders for the commemorative shoes and the limited edition shoes. So if you're craving fun colors, fun things, head over to their website right now and place your special order. Yeah, so you pre-order. They are final sale, so make sure you look at that size chart, and they say when you pre-order, it'll take about 6 to 8 weeks to ship to you, that's a really fast turnaround for some of the styles. So, and they're, guys, the 2021 commemorative editions, we've got the Pacini. Okay, Liz Pacini, my friend Liz Pacini. So we've got the Pacini. We've got the one, Bjork Lee. We've got the Jerry Mitchell shoe. We've got the Adrian. We've got the Gretchen. The Gretchen. We've got, oh, my friend, the Jan, my friend Jan. And we've got a men's boot down there. But you know what? You can buy men, women, you can all buy the same shoes. Doesn't matter. Just get that size chart on your foot. So those are the commemorative editions. And then they have the limited editions. So they've got a limited edition red and gold. You've got purple. You've got a boot. That's like a purple boot. You've got a silver, you know, and they're all different styles. A blue tap shoe, a blue flat tap shoe. There's so many, so please definitely head to laducashoes.com to check out all of those and decide which ones you were looking for. I hope that answers some of your questions about Laduca or all things Laduca. I mean, I don't work there, but I feel like I am their like cheer girl or spokeswoman, because all I talk about are my Laduca shoes, and I post TikToks in my Laduca tap shoes, and they're a really good shoe. I really enjoy wearing them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions. I hope you guys go get some fun, colorful shoes from the sale. You've got 2 days to do that. Or I guess I'll put this up tomorrow. So you'll have one day. You'll have Tuesday, and then you'll have Wednesday. I think it finishes Wednesday the 29th at 5 p.m. So head over to Laduca to get those fun, colorful shoes. Any questions about any dance shoes in general, please leave a comment below, and I will see you guys in the next video.